Hello and welcome to the next in our series of cyber attack remediation and mitigation use case videos. In this example, we'll be looking at the way FireEye and LogRhythm can be used together to deal with a potential outbreak across our network. Here we describe the scenario for you to refer back to if you want a bit more detail, but we'll look at it now through a series of animated video sequences that show us exactly what's going on. And then we'll look at the live screens as an event unfolds. Our test user downloads a file from getsomethingNasty.com that turns out to be malicious, unbeknown to the user. It's seen by the FireEye Web EMPS, which executes it in its virtual execution engine. That'll take about 4 minutes. The FireEye Web EMPS has detected the malware activity. It will notify the LogRhythm server. What might the malware do next? In this case, it's going to stop the Windows Update service. It could stop antivirus tools, any other components that we were running, but that's what it's doing in this case. So having seen the malware event followed by a key process on one of our systems being stopped, we can cause a smart response, which is, in our case, to restart the affected process, Windows Update. But that could equally have been an antivirus tool or any other key process. So let's look at that in action on our user's PC. We'll go to our malware server and download pamela.dll, a potentially malicious file. Our antivirus tool would only recognize it if it already had a signature for it. In other words, it was a pre-existing malware already out in the wild somewhere. Our AV tool doesn't recognize it, so there's no warning. After about 4 minutes of being executed in the FireEye multi-vector virtual execution engine, FireEye is able to report that this showed malware activity, and that's logged also to LogRhythm. Over on the user's PC, we'll simulate the effect of the malware by manually stopping the Windows Update service through the Windows Services menu. This would be the effect of malware where it's trying to get a foothold on the machine and to create persistence. It could equally try to prevent antivirus tools or other key processes such as Bit9 or Mandiant from running. The service being stopped is detected by the LogRhythm System Monitor agent, and that's also logged to LogRhythm. Based on these two events, the malware activity and the process being stopped on the device, we decide to take a smart response. We've got all the details in the log tail, but over here in the LogRhythm alarm console, we'll now see a new alarm generated. There are two existing alarms in this case. We'll see the new ones arrive any second. And there they are. They're currently in a pending process, so there's no approval mechanism for this one. They're completely automatic. So our smart response is currently connecting to the device and automatically restarting that process. And here we see, back on the user's PC, the Windows Update service is restarted. Back at the LogRhythm log console, we see confirmation of the process restart event. This is in the log window, but we also see confirmation of that success in the alarm window, whereby the smart response has executed successfully. It's worth noting that this would have applied to any key process that we wish to monitor on that system, the antivirus tool, Bit9 agent, Mandiant agent, or any other critical process on that system. So having completed our immediate action drill for this particular case, we would then carry out a more detailed investigation based on the details that we can gather both from the LogRhythm tail and also from any other tools like Mandiant that we may be running, allowing us to keep calm and carry on.